Bandara and Mohammad Rifkan will be the front row, and two experienced, Sajid Saranga and Matisha Sarachandra. In fact, he just made out of from school 2 years ago, former Isipatana player, and also your teammate Tariq Aponso, and he's in the back, loose forward rather, Yoshita Rajapaksha and Danushka Majita and Aishka Lee, debut season, his first match as a debut player, and Rohit Rajapaksha, Chula Susanta, Lee Kegal, Imanka Aryapala, Hasanga Bandar and Samuel Madhwanta will be the starting for CHNFC. Also in the bench, experienced like Satya Ranatunga and Hendy Torrens to come, and also Pradeep Kurkulusura and Ryan Virakon. Also Avantali and Vishwakirel. Talking about these teams.
Yeah, well, it'll be a good start because there's quite a lot of freshers coming in, and of course that nerve kicking in, they're bound to play a good game. Well, we'll see how it goes with everything, with gelling in with the team.
And here's the Army lineup: Shayan Silva, Aravinda Karunaratna, Sugat Nanayakara, Adhikaram Ratnayaka and Herat, Abhay Ratna and Vinod Kumar. We don't see Asoka Jayalal in this lineup as well. He's been coming later, maybe in the second half. And Sudaraka Dikkumbura, he had few gain line running in the Navy game, and also Imanka Aryapala and Sanjeeva Hapukaskumbra in the center combination. Manoj Bandara and Gayan Sal in another veteran player for Army will be at the full back, and another two experienced Rosa and Jayalal like Terence and Satya Rantunga in the bench for CHNFC. That will be an interesting move when they come into the field. And Mohammad Rizvi is not starting today, the little halfback. And you have a few experience in the Army bench as well, in the likes of Madhusanka, Samira and Isuru Madhagedra. So it's overcast condition. We expect some showers as the game progresses. And this is the week number 2 of Dialog Rugby League, and Army team is already in the huddle, just waiting to the home team. And also Army will be playing their home game in this ground. There's no difference. And Priya Suranga will be the man in charge. He'll be assisted by Kamil Haji and Sarat Madugalla. And you can see the match commissioner at the back of your screen, Kavinda Pereira, former Havelocks player and national player. Also Romario De Silva, the SO in the yellows jersey, just making sure the team come on time, because this supposed to kick off at 4 p.m. but the SLR Sri Lanka Rugby deciding to make the kickoff at 3:45. We saw that the first game we had plenty of time remaining due to the bad light, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, the winds are pretty strong here today. Even sitting inside a commentary box, it's still strong. So you can see the CH team walking in. They look pumped up, and I'm sure they'll be ready for a good game.
And here comes the CHNFC with their new kit, their traditional red and white stripes, and with some prayers, you can see. It'll be a very good game for referee Priya Suranga. And also Army, you cannot underestimate the way they played against Navy last week at Valisara. They showed that
A big fight, not letting Navy just cruise through that game.
Here's Samuel Madhwanta, former St. Anthony's player, scored 2 penalties in the first game against defending champions, and it's all set to take the kickoff. CH attacking right to left on your screen as Madhwanta put it into the deep 22. And Gayan Sal in the playing it safe, which is sensible at the early start, isn't it, Tariq?
Indeed, indeed it is.
So it's going to be the first line out in favor of the home team. And it's going to be Pulasti Bandar, the man in charge, with the number 2 jersey on. He was pretty decent in the last game, and it was taken by Matisha Sarachandra. Looks like there's a knock on. Equally very good charge coming by Army's Shahan Silva on Mohammad Rifkan. So we'll spot on by the referee. Unfortunately, Sarat Chandra just could not hold on to position, giving away.
As you can see, Avishka Lee has a lot to say to his forwards. Of course, that's one thing that the scrum half has to do throughout the entire game. Regardless of whether you're the biggest man or the smallest man on the team, in the end, the entire pack is controlled by the scrum half.
And Manoj Silva sending it to scrum half. Veera Singh. And lovely hands coming by Salinder. He was tackled well, but here's a chance. That's kicked straight into Samuel Madhuwantha. And Madhuwantha straight away into contact. Lee with his first touch sending out wide. Pulasti. And CH winger Chula Susantha going into contact. Here's Lee to Rohit Rajapaksha going into contact by Aryapala. Lee once again to Rajapaksha. A long pass to Yoshita Rajapaksa. He had numbers out wide, should have given at first place, but instead he managed to go few extra yards. Lee looking at the support. Madhuwantha. A lovely
good
offload this time. Unfortunately, looks like Pulasthi Bandara knocks it on that occasion.
It's the last thing you want to do when the game is going so fast. But I'm sure the scrum half will have to coordinate with the guy and get him back on his feet.
Leak Eagle just screaming at Samuel Madhuwantha, off your screen, sending the ball out wide. He had an amazing game last week. Especially, he was so strong with his defensive work. And here's another scrum in favor of Army. Manjula Veerasinghe, the scrum half. And there's no contracted players for Army Sports Club, mind you. They're all working for Army. And here's that scrum. Ashan Bandara putting that chip into the open space. Very well collected. And Madhuwantha straight away kicks into Army winger. Here's Salinder. He cannot be isolated. And here's Manoj Silva now, former Army captain. Lovely run. And he's isolated. Could have been a turnover, but very well supported by Army. And here's the turnover, but says illegally so by referee Priya Suranga. Just scream from number 19 for CHNFC. That's Danushka Malita, number 8. Playing as number 8, although his shirt says number 19. And looks like Gayan Salinder opting for the first points. It's a kickable distance, Tariq.
Yeah, he needs to be considerate of the wind as well. But with a little bit of concentration, I'm sure he could make the kick.
Gayan Salinder with early chance. We saw that discipline is a worry in the first game for both the teams, especially Army and CHNFC, conceding so many penalties, not just in the breakdown, conceding offside, etc. And Salinder with the angle, it looks pretty much 42 meters maybe. And Salinder with the kick, and it looks good, absolutely good. So first points on the board for Army Sports Club.
CH better be looking to get back with that, because the more penalties you give over, the more they're going to shoot at goal, and that's the last thing you want at the beginning of the game.
Tariq, talk about Avish Kelly. You have played with him and also Aponso. Good to see. I know also your coach, one of the former coaches, Henry Terence, in the bench.
Yeah, well, they're amazing players. Avish Kelly's his decision making is pretty good throughout the school season. A lot of matches were won by him. And Imesh Aponso also with his amazing defense. He's tackling one of the best in the team, and Looks like he's playing well here as well.
Yes, there's plenty of time remaining as Salinda puts his kick into Chula Susantha,
A little scrappy there.
sending it to Madhu
Oh, now
Wanta
it's
to
getting
roll.
dangerous now.
And referee playing advantage off feet, not supporting the body weight, says Apriya Suranga. I think the culprit is Army centre Hapugas Kumar on that occasion. Very well defensive work, CHNFC. From where Chula tapped the ball, they came almost 20 meters back foot.
Yeah, it just puts on a little more pressure on Samuel Madhuanta, because the meters he has to gain is much more, and you could have made those meters at the beginning with a decent pass at the start.
So it's going to be the second line out of the game, and this time it's once again CH.
CH with a little chat and go before their line out to see what they can do. Maybe fox the players a little bit before they get the ball to the line.
Line out just by the 10-meter mark in the opposite territory. Here's Bandara.
Very well taken by the second rower.
Rajapaksa Lee
Good
Kegel
pass.
to Madhuanta to Chula Susantha. Susantha, it's not a good work. Straight away into the Army fullback. He didn't opt to call as mark. And here comes the counter attack. Very courageous run. Unfortunately knocks it on. You have to play safe. Could have called it a mark. But here's Sajid Saranga, former Sri Lanka Tuskers. All of a sudden, CH with some position. Rajapaksa sending out wide to Matisha Sarachandra. Here's Lee. Need to send the ball out wide quickly. Very well timed tackle on that occasion by Army's Manjula Veerasinghe. Play on, says referee. Almost a turnover. But offsides on that occasion by Manoj Silva. So CH has a chance to level the scores.
Looks like they're going for goal, Sabir. And Samuel Madhuanta trying to put on the first points for CH. Shouldn't be much of a problem for him, since he's made quite a number of kicks at goal throughout his school career as well.
Yes, indeed. He's one of the top point scorers in the concluded school season, Samuel Madhuanta. And his drop kick, if you watch the videos, if you still haven't watched the videos, log into www.thepapare.com and our YouTube channel. And you can watch his 55-meter drop goals as well. Here's Madhuanta. And this time, with commentators' curse, he missed the first real opportunity. You have to blame Tariq yourself.
I take blame for jinxing it there, Sabir. I'm sure it was the wind that drifted his kick a little bit to the left.
Army will be much relieved after the fullback opting to run. Here's Gayan Salinda. Unfortunately, kicks it out on the full. Again, very sloppy.
So CH have another chance at attacking, getting back into the 22. They might want to look to give the ball out towards the lines, because they've got two good wing threes, two good runners on the outside.
So this time scrum is in favor of CH. Avishkali right on the 22. Army still feeling the pressure inside their jail. And Lee waiting, and lovely decoy run by Lee Kegel, sending it to Madhuanta. He's been tackled well by Sudaraka. Joel Pereira as the first receiver knocks it on. Manoj Silva with the counter, picking up that loose ball. Great piece of work by Army. Here's Ashan Bandara now. Clever piece of thinking. No one at the sweeper. Puts that kick almost 45 meters. Chula Susantha under pressure as Sudaraka Dikumura chases in. In fact, it's number 34, Manoj Bandara, the other winger, right winger. And Madhuanta playing that safe. Brilliant piece of work by Ami Tariq.
Yeah, definitely very well, a very territorial kick there by Ami, putting CH on under pressure. And there's a player down there, Sabir. Chula Susanta of CH and FC.
And also all our photographs and videos can be purchased for reasonable rate. All you have to do is contact the number on your screen or email info@thepapare.com. Chula Susanta, the man, down injured, former Sri Lanka 7s and 15s player. Not sure what is the injury, maybe his face, maybe his
Looks
nose.
like a head injury, probably a boot to the face or...
Well, CH didn't want this to happen because 6 injuries in their first game, which is quite unusual. Although the rugby injuries have been increasing internationally and also in the club category, both in the southern and northern hemisphere. Especially the head injuries, player safety comes as a paramount.
CH is losing another player today as well. Bura had an injury at the last match, and he won't be playing for the next 3 weeks or so, which is quite sad because they'll be losing a replacement fly half to back up Yoshita Rajapaksa.
So Chula is with the medics doing the concussion test, and he's been replaced by no one at the moment.
Don't close the gap, please. This is the center mark. This is center mark here. Get half a meter. Get half a meter, please.
And here's a chance to Ami Aravinda Karunaratne. Line out. Taken well. Ashan Bandara with a long pass. Great piece of defense by Lake Eagle on that occasion. But Ami still with position. Good run by Shahan Silva. And Manoj the scrum off, sending it to Aryapala.
No, play on.
Madhuanta.
Move it. Just move it.
Well, for initially, I thought Madhuanta called it mark.
And for some reason, I think one of the teammates asked him to play on.
Once.
Well, he could have been in trouble. Here's another line out for Arindra Ratnayaka.
Yeah. No, this is the center mark. No.
Ratnayaka with the number 17 shirt.
Only half a meter.
And well collected by Suramya Ratnayaka. And here's Ashan Bandara. Very powerful fend off by Army Centre. That's Sanjeeva Habgas Kumura. Here's Dick Kumura now.
They have numbers outside.
Advantage. Relax it.
Looks like a turnover.
And great work by CHNFC as Lee puts that box kick.
Holding on.
And the
Holding on says.
referee Priya Suranga comes for that initial infringement by Army. So we are heading into the 14th minute. Still Army Sports Club leading 3 points to nil. Interestingly so, we didn't see CH had really much opportunity in terms of attacking their backs.
They've been playing majority of the game throughout this first 15 minutes in the CH half, which means Army is playing a very offensive game, and CH will want to get back and play in the opposition half if they want to put on points.
Yes, indeed. They already missed their real opportunity. Samuel Madhuanta missing that first penalty. And this time the throw was collected by Yoshita Rajapaksha, and CH trying to do something with their driving maul. Rajapaksha cut loose and makes around 6 to 8 meters. And here's Rohita Rajapaksha Chichi sending it to Lee Kegel. He was well tackled by his opposite number. Turnover by Manoj Silva. This is brilliant work by Army. Here's Ashan Bandara now. Once again putting into the open space. Madhuanta under pressure. The ball didn't go into touch. Brilliant piece of work by Army. And absolutely brilliant piece of work by Army duo. Putting the little Madhuanta under pressure. That's Sudaraka Dikkumbura, number 11. And number 34, Manoj Bandara, both the wingers. But looks like all their effort is going to be in vain, as Dikkumbura going high on Madhuanta. As a result, CH has the chance to gain some territory. That's a real under pressure moment. If that was you, Tariq, what will you opt to do?
Well, considering the fact that the ball was not, well, the rugby ball is very hard to predict, so you can't really go towards a particular direction when chasing the ball. So I feel the pressure that Samuel Madhuanta was under as well.
Yeah, he had the option to kick the ball out because he was isolated, no support. But here's a CH line out. Pulasti Bandara. Lovely take by Sajid Saranga. And CH gaining that momentum from their previous ball. Brilliant piece of run by Yoshita Rajapaksha. He was outstanding in the last game against Kandy. Here's Aponso, former Wesleyite. On his debut game, here's Chichi sending out to Aryapala. Aryapala turns and switches his direction. Lee to Madhuanta. Madhuanta opting to put that grubber. And lovely collected by Gayan Salinda. And a lovely inside pass, but referee Priya Suranga says it's forward. Well, it's marginal.
It's a sad story there, because if it wasn't a forward pass, he would have been through. There was not many people in front of him. He could have a little step and go, and he's through to the try line.
Well, heading into the first quarter, still the scoreboard reads 3 points to nil in favor of the visiting team. Lee to feed the scrum. And Manjula Veerasinghe, opposite scrum half, putting so much pressure. Very good defensive work by Army on that scrum. It was almost a scrum penalty in favor of Army. Look at the encouragement and high fives. Brilliant, isn't it, Tariq?
It's amazing. That's the beauty of rugby. Whether you the boys, you'll always have the boys by your side, whether you do a mistake or not. Well, we're all human, isn't it, Sabir? And that's the beauty of the game.
Here's Avishka Lee. And again losing control in the scrum. And that's obstruction, says the referee. So Army will have the advantage. Coach Laga will be thinking on his front rowers and also his forwards, because two big tankers in the likes of Henry Terence and Satya Ranthanga still in the bench. So this time it's a turnover. CH giving away position. Mohammad Rifkan with number 23 shirt on. He captained CHN FC 2 years ago. Here's Manjula Veerasinghe at the scrum half. Oh dear, what a shame, giving away position. He had the opportunity And Rajapaksha
Penalty.
wants to put this into touch.
Yeah, yeah, there's a mark. Get back, get back, get back, get back. Get back. Don't tap. First take your mark, please.
Well, a chase coming before the kick being made.
Free kick, free kick.
And now this time it's Samuel Madhwanta who's going to take that kick. No different in terms of the distance. Maybe a few centimeters.
Maybe a few.
Can see at the back of the screen Dilroy Fernando watching this game.
Easy center mark.
And CH
Half a meter.
Pulasti Bandara to put the throw in.
Understood.
Has a real good opportunity. This is not the first time they're into the opposite 22 meter. Perhaps it's going to be five or six times. And Sarat Chandra, well taken in there, sets up a nice ball. But Army defending so well.
Is looking very dominant in that mall.
And here's Rajapaksha sending it to
Nice run there.
the blindside winger.
No hands.
Lee looking for numbers, and Madhwanta cuts inside. Not sure whether it's the right decision going into contact. But Lee sending it to Sarachandra.
Oh.
Thumping tackle by Manoj Silva. He absolutely nailed him, but still CH have numbers out wide. Here's Pulasti, should have given it to Yoshita Rajapaksha. And here's Rohit Rajapaksha sending it to his supportive player Rifkan. Madhwanta has a first receiver to Lee Keegal. Lee Keegal steps and offload to Aponso. Aponso Chula Susanta. Susanta cuts inside. Good tackle coming in. Great counter attack by Army. This is brilliant. This is why they are strong on the field, but I'm not sure whether that's the right decision as referee Priya Suranga playing advantage. Here's the opportunity for CHNFC. Lee Keegal trying to fox his Army
A little
defenders.
bit of a cheeky move there by Lee Keegal.
Well, that's some absolutely brilliant work in the breakdown. Army, the tight five, they are showing their strength. And they were brilliant in the scrum as well. And also in the breakdown, it's almost a turnover.
I'm not sure if opting for the line out was the best choice that CH got, because Army looks pretty dominant in their mauls.
Well, they were dominant in the scrums too, so they have they don't have much options, isn't it, Durampati?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe if CH could use the line a little bit more. CH going back foot now.
That's a clever piece of sacking by Army. But CH still with position. Rajapaksha has the ball in hand. And this is good, but still they're going sideways, inches closer. Here's Lee to Aryapala, former Army player himself, and Aryapala has he scored?
Oh.
Yes, he has. Iranga Aryapala, former Army centre, now in CH colours, scoring that first try.
CH putting on the first try, scoring the first try for the game. Pressures on Samuel Madhwanta to extend the lead, to put CH on a comfortable note before the half time.
Aryapala was a strong man who's playing in that centre position. And for Army coach Nilfa Ibrahim, he must be one concern, who joined the Maitland Crescent Club. But so far, it doesn't seem like Army missed him so much, regardless of that try, because their centre combination is really doing well in terms of their defense. And here's Madhwanta that curves, and the winder With the wind, it just curls wide off the left uprights.
Madhuanta seems to be having a bit of a rough day with the wind. Wind clearly not his best friend today here at Racecourse Grounds.
So CHNFC leading for the first time in this match, 5 points to 3. And Gayan Salinda, looks like there's no hurry for this Army team. Change of direction and kicks straight into Chula Susanta, sending it to Madhuanta. And Madhuanta puts that kick into the touch, so Army will have the throwing just by the 10-meter mark. Here's Bandara. Beg your pardon, it's Aravinda Karunaratne, Army hooker. And this time Army showing how to do that driving maul. Well, unfortunately, not legitimately so, says referee Priya Suranga. Maybe Sanjay Ratnayake just in front of the ball carrier on that occasion. That's what he's saying. Anyway, opportunity to gain some territory advantage as Samuel Madhuanta puts his kick into touch. Little by little, CH trying to dominate the opposite territory. Also, if you have an opinion on cricket, we have a segment for you, free hit. All you have to do is send your weaves to editor@thepapare.com. Lovely take by Yoshit Rajapaksa and a lovely offload as well to Avishkali. Chichi sending out, lovely decoy running. Here's Aryapala, the try scorer, trying to fend off one. Another good piece of tackle coming by the soldiers. Here's Madhuanta acting as the first receiver. Lovely time tackle. Not the first time, it was second time by Hapugas Kumura. Sajid Saranga to Yoshita Rajapaksa, knocks it on. Once again feeling that pressure by Army's number 34. A lid of Aji Baji. Tirusha Adhikaram on Yoshita Rajapaksa. Referee having a word.
Captain and red 7. So 7. Captain. No. Concentrate, please. Please. Yes, sir. Okay. Don't. This is the first time.
Referee Priya Suranga having a word after giving his assistants a wave, and maybe that's a final warning. There seems to be a bit of
an elbow there.
Bit of an elbow by Rajapaksa, but Gayan Salinda will take this chance to get into the CHNFC territory. Well, he tried to swing that kick, but unfortunately kick doesn't find touch. Here's Madhuanta says thank you very much. And back play where it stopped.
Center mark.
CHNFC leading 5 points to 3. And this is the week 2 of Dialog Rugby League 2017 and 18. You're watching live on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, www.thepapare.com. And this time line out's been stolen by Matisha Sarachandra.
Get up and play. You can't play on the ground.
Again, not good
On the
discipline
ground,
at
you
the
can't
breakdown,
play.
so
Off
CHNFC will take that.
Playing on the ground by Yoshita Rajapaksa there. Army will look to gain some territory now and get get their first try of the game.
And somehow Salinda finds the touch.
Line.
Both teams seems like going into the opposite 22 quite a lot.
Inside the 22.
But looking at the scoreboard,
Inside the 22.
the end result is not there for both the teams. Aravinda Karunaratne to put the throw in. Suramya Herat collected nicely. Lovely piece of work by Army. Good run by Nana Akara. Lovely pick and go by Manoj Silva. Another pick and go by
Release.
Karunaratne. This is brilliant piece of rugby by Army. Trying to play that physical game. We didn't see that coming from the Army's opposition today.
Advantage.
Rajapaksha onto the tackle.
Red.
Tirusha Adhikaram was the man who went with the ball, but lovely work by Army. Almost a chance.
Release.
Ball come loose, but the referee going for the initial infringement.
Wait.
So Army takes the quick tap and goes into contact, inches away. Can they score the first try? CH defense under pressure. Pick and run, looks like it's Manoj Silva. And tries been scored. This is brilliant. And that's number 1, Shayan Silva rather. Well, take a bow, Army into the lead.
I'm sure
Last-
they must be really happy to get back on top in the game, because we're getting closer to the half time, and that's it'll play mentally for CH, getting being back foot.
Gayan Salinda to put the conversion. I'm leading 8 points to 5.
Kamil, check, please.
Salinda made the first penalty with a 40-meter range. And this kick is pretty much in the 20 to 25-meter range with the angle. And he nails it. So Army into 10 points. CHNFC 5. Aryapala having a word with his friend Gayan Salinda. Aryapala, of course, played for Army few years, but his brother Iranga Aryapala is still playing for Army with the number 12 shirt on. Samuel Madhwanta to take the restart. And that's a decent kick, but not well collected by the Army lock, Ratnayaka. Turnover, Lee sending it to Rajapaksa. Good tackle coming in. Lee once again sending it to Chichi. To Aryapala, the try scorer. He needs support. Army showing some great enthusiasm in terms of their defensive work rate. Here's Madhwanta. Lee Keegle cutting inside. Lovely work by Lee Keegle. Can he go all the way? Good tackle coming by Gayan Salinda. And equally well offload by Lee Keegle. Here's a chance for CHNFC. Numbers out wide. Sajid Saranga should have given it to his right. A bit of selfish play. He just didn't see his right. Numbers out wide. And Army conceding a penalty.
Wait.
Looks like a card
Captain
coming
and
in,
number 4.
killing the ball at the
Captain.
ruck.
Captain.
Looks like number 4, Tirusha Adhikaram. And sadly, he has to sit in the naughty chair for the next 10 minutes.
Calm down.
So CH opting for a scrum. Interesting decision. They have
Yeah,
the numerical advantage.
Yeah, true. But CH, I hope the forwards will hold the scrum well,
Yeah, my call.
knowing the army
My
strengths.
call, get up, Reds. My call. Crouch!
CH probably drive forward
Bye!
to get that numerical advantage.
Steady, steady!
As you can see on the scrum, there's no number 8 binding, but here's Lee sending it to
Release!
Madhuvanta. And chance and try coming for CHNFC. That's number 14. Hassan Madhuranga. Former Navy and police player scoring the try in the far corner.
You can see a lot of smiles on the CH faces, finally tying up the scores.
Here's Madhuvanta with the conversion. Can he score this? He missed 2 kicks and this is his 3rd kick, and this time finally he makes it. So the conversion is good by Samuel Madhuvanta and CHNFC back into the lead.
Yeah, I'm sure that must give Samuel Madhuvanta a confidence boost, putting on his first points of the game. CH on the lead for the first time. And Salinda with the kickoff.
Get behind.
So CHNFC 12 and Army Sports Club 10. Just over 3 minutes remaining for the halftime. And kick straight away for the try scorer, Madhuranga. Collected well. And Lee sending it to Madhuvanta. So that's going to be an Army line out. Army has another really good opportunity, but they will certainly miss their lock forward Tirusha Adhikaram, who's in the sin bin.
Hurry up, hurry up. Yes, there's a mark. Get back, please. Hurry up, yellow! 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 No resting, come on. Hurry up.
Referee just saying no resting, don't delay the game. Absolutely right.
Wait.
And that's taken by Army player, replacement jumper. And here's Arya Pala to Gayan Salinda once again. Lovely piece of work by Salinda. Army winger going into contact. That's Manjula. Almost a turnover. Yes, it is Leak Eagle, but he finds touch.
Line out.
So Army just struggling, Tariq, to hold on to their position. We saw the first try came in using those 5 to 6 faces, putting CH defense into trouble.
Don't delay both sides.
Yeah,
please.
throughout the
Don't
game
delay.
you need to keep the ball in hand. The more phases you build, there's bound to be a gap opening at some point.
Absolutely, and here's Aravinda Karunaratne, the hooker, early jump, but trying to fox the opposite team. Not so good pass to Arya Pala. Goes into contact. Scrum of Veera Singha. Not finding his accuracy in terms of his passing. Another blunder this time. It's a hospital pass. Playing advantage. CHNFC will take it, and Lee to Aponsu, to Sarat Chandra, to Lee Keegle. Cuts inside. It's not a good offload, Avishka Lee. And sending it to Aponsu. There's numbers out wide. Should have given
They still have the opportunity to give the ball outside before it's too late.
Advantage. Line offside.
Line offside, says referee Priya Suranga. Yet again, there's numbers on the right and left. Joel Pereira with an offload. Looks like a knock on. Yes, it is a knock on, but referee coming to the initial infringement.
Wait.
That looks like Rohit Rajapaksa.
One thing I've noticed, Sabir, there's been quite a number of head injuries during the game. I'm not sure if it's dirty play in the rucks because
Chula Susanta.
got a little word through, a little bit of message.
Doctor.
Chula Susanta having a friendly word with Gayan Salinder. Susanta, of course, a former army player himself. And
Okay, doctor. Sure. Okay.
looks like there's a bit of bleeding, not sure. So referee says there's 2 minutes left. The clock on your screen is not the referee's clock. So Madhuanta will try to put this under the post, or over the post rather.
Hurry up. I'll check.
CHNFC also have the luxury of kickers. Aryapala, of course, he can kick, and Lee, the scrum half, can kick.
Good ball, number 1.
And no one can kick better than this man, Samuel Madhuanta.
Definitely. After being a match winner in so many occasions, I'm sure that experience coming into the club season.
Play on. Play on.
So here's Salinder to take the restart. CHNFC 15 points, leading by 5. We're just approaching the halfway mark, and Avishka Lee. And he puts that kick. And that's the halftime, says referee Priya Suranga. So it's an even Steven matchup by both the teams. CH will go into the halftime with 10 points, 5 points lead. Tariq, your thoughts in the first half action so far?
Yeah, the play has been a little scrappy throughout the game from both sides. I think they might want to get their basics spot on first before trying out anything.
Home team CHNFC leading by 5 points as they went into the halftime, 10 points to 15. And here comes the referee Priya Suranga and his assistant Kamil Haji. And the wind is really
Captain.
coming down heavily.
Captain.
Here's Gayan Salinder. Straight away into the 22. Collected by Sarat Chandra, sending the ball out wide. Here's Avishka Lee. Not the right decision. And good work by CHNFC to keep the ball in position, but Madhuanta just could not find the touch. Here's Sudharaka Dikkumra. We didn't see much from him so far. Going into the big hit on Madhuanta. And Veera Singh, that's another scrappy pass. Sajid Saranga comes storming in, and looks like Madhuanta in deep trouble. Oh dear, this is not a good sign for CHNFC.
Wait.
Because if you watch the first week action, there were 6 injuries. And 6 players, key 6 players missing this game for them.
Huh? Red number 5. Metana. Oh. Red number 5, high tackle. High tackle.
Looks like red number 5 have made an high tackle. That's Matisa Sarachandra.
Early incident. Early incident, red number 5. Please.
Good news, Samuel Madhwanta is okay.
High tackle. My general bond dekak dila din, right? Okay? Anivaryenma manta general bond dekak duna yanne pa, right? Okay?
So the referee Priya Suranga says he has given already 2 general warnings, but Sarat Chandra has to go to the naughty chair. This is not a good start. But now both the teams are equal. 14 men each, because Army's Tirusha Adhikaram just went to the sin bin when the clock said 33 minutes. So he has to be still another 2 minutes odd. And if you are just tuned in to www.thepapare.com, I am joined with Tariq Jurampati, former Wesleyite, of course, in the commentary box. So far, a good start for Army, Tariq.
Yeah, so far it's a good start. Army will be looking to put on more points on the board, considering in fact that they're five points down. But of course, rugby is it's an unpredictable game. You could change the game at any minute, and you could emerge victorious.
Yes, there's plenty of time remaining in the second half action, and both the teams have now 2 yellow cards. Not a good sign, as Gayan Salinder just takes his mark to add the all-important 3 points. And Salinder just misses from the left uprights. Again, that wind factor.
As you can see, a very experienced forward, Henry Terrence, is back on the field as a replacement. So he's a former Wesleyite as well. That'll look to support the scrum for CH.
That's a clever piece of work by Lee Kegel to take that 22-meter drop out, but not so clever offload. And as he put Avishka Lee under tremendous pressure. So here's a really good chance for Army.
Crouch!
They dominated the scrums and the lineouts in the first half.
Set!
And that's a set call. Here's a Veera Singha. Ashan Bandara to Aryapala. Lovely piece of work here. Sudharaka Kumara. Whoa, that looked too easy. A set piece move. Brilliant stuff, Tariq.
Brilliant stuff there outside on the line. Army definitely happy. You can see it. All smiles, tying up the scores.
Well, that's not good piece of defensive work by the home team.
Close to the touchline, yeah. Close, yeah.
And Sudharaka Kumara, he was outstanding last year around. And we didn't see him in the last 40 minutes coming into the action, but there he goes. The little speedster. So the scores are level, 15 all with the conversion to come.
I think the kicker might have to have a little bit of patience until the wind cools down a bit.
Salinder.
And a beautiful curve, and it points for Salinda and putting Army Sports Club in the lead. The score reads 17-15 in favor of Army.
So Army on the lead. The body language doesn't look that's profound of CHNFC.
Get behind the line.
All the senior players should communicate each other. You can see Henry Terrence with the number 3 shirt is on. And that's a good run by Army's Sugat Nanayakara. Veerasekara sending it to Salinda. Taken quickly, but looks like referee want to come back to the exact mark. Looks like it's out on the full.
Here.
Yes, that's right, because scrum of Veera Singh.
Was sent from
He's-
outside the 22 back in.
So Gayan Salinda's kick found out on full.
Only 2 meters. Come out. Only 2 meters.
Pulasti Bandara with the throw in. Sajid Saranga collects it nicely. CH trying to do something different with their driving ball. Yoshita Rajapaksha breaking through that gain line, and here's a Henry Terrence. In fact, Satya Ranatunga knocks it on with his first touch. And that's quite unfortunate, but referee says offside on that occasion. Army will certainly take this.
Taken in front. Offside.
And here's Salinda trying to come out of the jail.
Taken in front. Yes.
And also join me on the technical and tactical analysis on the Back to the Boat segment brought to you by Cavani.
Get half a meter.
We did look at all the foul plays and the card incidents in the week 1 edition, and collected nicely by Upul Aberatna, the acting captain. Veerasinghe to Ashan Bandara. A very good kick by Bandara, collected by Madhuvanta. Madhuvanta under pressure. He had numbers out to his right, should have given, and then support.
Knock back. Play on.
And that's a knockback, says referee.
Advantage. Come inside.
Here's an advantage coming for Army. Coming sideways, says referee Priya Suranga. Veerasinghe sending out to Ashan Bandara. Bandara trying to
Relax. No hands. No
step by
hands.
himself. No hand, says referee. Veerasinghe with a long pass. Here's Gayan Salinda knowing that advantage is coming. And he went to that drop goal attempt. But the referee will come for the initial infringement for CH coming sideways on that breakdown. Well, interesting. What do you think, Tariq? Whether they will go for the points or into touch?
Looks like they'll go for the points. Oh, it looks like it's too wide to go for the points, going for the touch. And I think it's a good decision since their forwards are pretty strong in their scrums and their mauls.
Not here.
About 10 meters away from the try line.
And here's Karuna Ratna
Beyond
and
right.
Army. The tight five have been so brilliant. And can they do? Trying to make sure to what sort of a
Beyond
move they have to opt. And they're going for the fourth man in this occasion, and Army still controlling the ball.
No hands.
Rugby in form, no hands says referee,
Advantage.
and slight knock on
The
by
ball,
Army.
no advantage.
So it's all happening here.
A little bit of relief there for CHNFC.
Mark here. Number 10, keep 5 meter, keep 5 meter. Don't cross.
Now Avishkali with the put in for CHNFC. They'll be looking to clear the ball. You can see Samuel Madhuanta drop down.
Bind. Set. Play on.
Here's Lee sending it to Kegel. Loses his stepping. Here's Henry.
Number 5 more. Release.
CH playing that compact game. Will Lee opt the box kick? Yes, he does, but not enough distance.
What's the number? Yellow. Don't do that. Okay. Send him out
And
here.
again, Army will take this opportunity. They missed the early chance, and probably they should send it out wide.
This is the center.
Tariq, because
wait,
they are
wait.
back division. They have some class in the likes of Aryapala and Ashan Bandara. Also the try scorer Dikumura.
Get back.
Yeah, definitely they have. They've got good feet on the outside as well with their wing threes.
And here's another move by Army.
Nice
There's Manoj.
tackle.
Advantage for CHNFC. A knock on by the number 17 Nana Akara. And that's very sloppy.
Bit of miscommunication there between the players.
Looks like the intensity of this game dropping a bit comparing to the last quarter of this match.
Holding on.
Holding on, says referee Suranga. CHNFC, they went down 23 points to 6 in their first game in the same venue against the defending champions Candy Sports Club. And that's a pretty decent kick by Madhuanta.
Set a mark.
CH seemed to be taking a bit of their own cool time to come for the line out. They looked a little fatigued.
Here.
Well, referee says it's not taken from the mark.
Then they only right? Bum. Now to a bus in. Right? Okay, don't do that again.
Referee Priya Suranga.
Wait. This is center mark. Get half a meter.
Just warning the CH Sugar. It's not the first time, it's the second time that he has communicated. And this time, lovely take by Satya Ranatunga. But that's not deliberate, maybe. Advantage playing. Here's Lee Eagle sending it to Madhuanta, knocks it on.
So stroke forward.
Rare opportunities when you get numbers outside. Like I said before, you need to get your basics right throughout the entire game.
You can see Asoka Jalal with the red band. Scored a lovely try in the game against Navy last week at Valisara. And he certainly knows how to celebrate after scoring a try. He's been a joyful player with in terms of his celebration last year. And here's Ami Veerasinghe. A very solid scrum by Army. Lovely take by Manoj Silva. Aryapala sending out wide. Gayan Salinda. And here's the right winger using his left boot. Madhuranga puts the kick. Referee says play on. He doesn't find much distance with the wind factor. Lovely offload to Dick Kumara, cuts inside. Can he score the second try? No, already Army player is injured. Out of his screens, but here's Ashan Bandar feeding his supportive runners, and lovely decoy. Gayan Salingda opting to kick to open space. Lee Kegel under pressure, but Army winger just not enough timing on that occasion. Looks like
Line out. Red ball.
Sampath Kumar. Clever piece of work by Gayan Salinda. Put that kick, just didn't have enough execution.
It's a little bit of an inch to get the ball in hand, and would have been a beautiful try there.
Hey, Oliver. Change कर लो, ये दिया लगा ना, change कर लो. मेरे पास टाइम मकान.
So looks like Army's number 25.
Kumar.
Vinod Kumar. Might have to leave the field,
Control.
and referee have to continue the game.
Wait.
The stretcher is on the ground. Yeah, in fact, it's the acting skipper Upul Herat, number 25. He don't need the stretcher, he says, but he needs to go out soon. And also another change coming for CHNFC.
Red 14.
Red 14, which means Madhuranga, the try scorer, is out. And Ryan Veerakon, former Trinity College player. Will take stage, so
Wait.
here's Pulasti to put the throw in. Look at the assistant referee's flag, you can see the wind factor. And Yoshita Rajapaksha wins the ball. And he made some 8 to 10 meters. Here's Lee to Madhwanta, playing safety. Very good kick. Sampath sending it to Salinda. Salinda sees that open space. Very nice kick into the space as Dikumura puts the chase. And it is indeed a brilliant kick to gain that territorial advantage.
No doubt, a really good kick. He saw the space and he put it there, putting CH back on pressure.
Army Sports Club still leading 17 points to 15.
Keep again, number 2, get back.
And almost stolen by Army. Lee sending it to Madhwanta, who puts that kick. And he finds some distance in that kick. Both the teams going into opposite territories, but still managed to come with some points, Tariq.
Center mark. Kamil.
Number 17, Karna Ratna. Oh, that's a lovely move. But did the ball go 5 meters? Referee Priya Suranga says not 5. It was marginal. I thought he was on the 5-meter line.
Free kick.
Here's Yoshit Rajapaksa, takes it quickly. Manoj Silva, very good tackle. Lee sending it to Henry. In fact, Satya Ranatunga. No, it's Terence Henry, and Chichi sending it to Kegel.
Release!
Referee screaming as release. Army bodies coming in. Lovely piece of kick by Lee and Lee Kegel.
Relax, tackler, advantage. You must move it.
Tackler not rolling away.
Number 12, release.
Lee Kegel on that time.
Yeah, Buddha, yeah. Take your mark first. There's a mark, yeah.
Gayan Salinder. And with that kick, we're heading into the third quarter. To the end of the third quarter, Tariq, there doesn't seem to be much
Time out.
action coming by CHNFC. They are struggling to capitalize their position.
Yeah, true. Every time,
Number 2, 9 off.
as you can see, every time they get into the opposition half, there's some mishap which causes a mistake for CH losing the ball. They need to be consistent in their basics. Keeping the ball with them. Positioning is very important.
This time taken well by Herat,
Get back, Samak, get back.
another veteran player, Saumya Herat. And lovely tackle by Lee Kegel. He was well marked, his opposite number. But Army did so well to keep the position with them. Henry Terrence
No hands, Akpol. No hands. No hands.
taking down that man. Here's the Veer Singh. In fact, replacements come of Mohammad Rizvi, much experience and much energetic player he is. Here's Madhuanta putting that up and under as Gayan Salanda takes it easily. And here's numbers out wide. Aryapala puts that kick into Rohit Rajapaksa. And
Release.
Yoshida going into contact. Referee says play on.
No hands.
Avishkali putting that box kick. And Salinda once again collected cool as a cucumber. Here's Bandara sending out to Dikkumara, the try scorer. He don't have much option. He's almost isolated. Good tackle by Afonso. Sending out to the right by Mohammad Rizvi. Here goes the try scorer, Shehan Silva. And Ashan Bandara puts that kick, but lovely piece of work by Yoshit Rajapaksha.
Relax. Down.
That's another steal at the ruck, but looks like it's going to be an Army line out.
CHNFC putting a lot of pressure on Army Sports Club here with their strong defense and offense as well. Yoshita Rajapaksa with some good running here.
Change. Number 35, yellow. Number 35, yellow.
So another change coming. Army's number 35.
Okay, nobody.
Sanjeeva Habgaskumara is off.
1 minute, okay.
And Samira Bulat Singhala comes in to take the second center spot. Mohammad Rizvi taking all his time. He might feed Asoka Jailal, and he changes thinking and instead going into the box kick. Here's Madhuanta. And still, so far, Tariq, the play seems to be just between the 10-meter mark in both the sides.
Yeah, it seems to be happening in the center of the field. No team managing to get in closer to the try line. The CH players look a little tired here, but
And
looks like a crooked throw.
Release.
that's fine, says referee
Number
Priya
three,
Suranga.
get back.
And here's a pick and run by Ratnayaka. Tirusha Adhikaram rather. Here's Mohammad Rizvi. Sending it to Arya Pala.
Release.
And they have numbers now. And that kick was well collected by Madhuanta. He read that kick ever so well. And that's a pick and run in the shorter side by the replacement Virakon.
Release. Go ahead. Play on, play on.
Turnover by Mohammad Rizvi. This is brilliant. Army just need to hold on to position and make few faces. We can see that space opening up and lovely fend off by the replacement centre Bulat Singhal. Ruck form says referee Priya Suranga. Here's numbers now. Asoka Jalal. Here's Dikumra. Puts that kick straight into Madhuwanta. He struggles and he's under pressure if the tackles comes. Well, once again comes off touch.
Touch.
And that's not good piece of work by Bulat Singhal. He has to be more smart than this.
Yeah, he should have. Maybe he should have taken a step inside and gone towards the center where his players were there.
Red number 3. Red number 3. Red number 3 off.
As you can see, making his debut here, Avanta Lee coming in for the first time as a fullback, replacing.
Wait. Time off.
Replacing Rohit Rajapaksa, and you can see Samuel Madhuwanta coming in as a fly half.
Well, I'm not sure referee Priya Suranga taking so much time. All set to that line out, but it has to be played for his whistle. The replacement hooker, Varnakula Surya.
Relax, tackle, relax.
Here's Jalal into contact. Tariq, we have 3 of your teammates playing in CH.
Yeah, it's a really nice thing to see 3 of my own mates now. Avanta going in for. I'm sorry, that was Leak Eagle going in for the tackle.
And here's Army, Ashan Bandara trying to snipe through that 10 and 12 channel. Here's
There's
Rizvi
numbers outside.
and Jalal going into contact.
Very
Good
well
tackle
played.
coming in by Satya Ranatunga, but it's high, says referee Priya Suranga. So a penalty advantage on offer.
Second offense, captain.
A high tackle there by
Captain.
the reserve
First
forward
offense is number 1. Second offense is
Satya
number 12.
Ranatunga.
Same infringement, high tackle. First number 1. Number 1.
The referee wanting to have a word with.
Well, Satya Ranatunga.
He gets a yellow card. Quite a number of yellow cards for CH and Army as well throughout the game.
So once again, Army have this numerical advantage, also the 2 points lead.
High tackle.
And it'll be interesting call. What will they opt?
15 minutes.
Well, Asoka Jayadal points the uprights because 3 points is better. Because Gayan Salinda made a peach of a kick early on in this angle.
Yeah, definitely his kicking has been good throughout the game. A few mishaps due to the weather condition as well.
Hurry up.
Army captain doing the water boy's job. He's out injured. He had a good game against Navy. Tusita Senanayaka not playing today, doing the water boy's job. We hope he'll be back soon for the second, in fact, the next game. Salinda makes it just out wide. Quite unfortunate, but still they will get the position with this 22.
the kicker.
Samuel Madonta with the 22 restart. A long kick collected by Bas Nayaka, and he's going into contact. Good hit. Good support as well. Here's Mohammad Rizzi to Ashan Bandar to Asoka Jailal.
Powerful playing there.
And here's Dik Kumra trying to cut in. Such a skillful player he is with his footwork. Sampath Rosa coming into action. He made few yards. Here's Jailal. Now this is what Army is capable of playing.
Touch.
Oh, and there's a fumble and
Second knock on. Come down.
first knock on by CH, says the referee, and the scrum down goes to Army Sports Club.
Time off. Yellow ball. Yellow ball.
Another player down for CH. Looks like
Okay. Neck. Neck go shoulder. Shoulder. Follow ball.
Not sure who the player is. Looks like Yoshit Rajapaksa.
Others, move please. Move it, right, Sada.
And you can see
Yes. First knock
Army
on.
players' body language.
No, thank you.
a lot of hands on knees by the CH side.
Okay, doctor.
Army fans cheering their team with so much
Madu.
of passion. Army band around the park. And there's another very good attacking opportunity. They scored that try in this similar form of set piece,
Seconds.
which was scored by Sudaraka Dikkumura. And they also have the numerical advantage. You can see there's no number 8 binding for CHNFC in the scrum.
Get up. I need little bit gap. There is no gap, please. Both sides.
I would like to see if Army can contest this scrum and win a scrum penalty.
That would give them a good advantage, Sabir, because as you can see, the scrum is right in the center,
Set.
giving
Very good.
Salinder a good angle.
Manoj Silva sending it to Bandara, and here comes the replacement center, Bulat Singhala, straight away into the contact. And that's a good run by Adhikaram.
Delete.
Rizvi using the shorter side to Bulat Singhala, up to kick, and that's not a bad kick in fact, and Army will win this line out as it in fact CH is lucky to get that ball.
Dead ball. Pass.
Linesman says it's CH ball, but sort of looked a bit like Avant Ali putting a small chip outside.
Brian Fernando with the throw in. CH just in their 5-meter mark, under pressure. Avishkali sending it to Aponso, his former Wesley teammate.
Tarak.
And this time he puts his box kick. And that's a very good kick. Showing a lot of maturity by the little scrum half on his first debut match in the club rugby season. And he's also a contention to play for Sri Lanka under 19, where they will be playing against Hong Kong home and away affair. And on the 10th of December, the first leg will be here at the Racecourse Ground, and the 16th of December will be playing at Kings Park in Hong Kong.
Yeah, he's actually he's already toured the Sevens tournament recently in Malaysia. Yeah.
First knock on. Second knock on.
And again,
First
some
knock on.
scrappy piece of working in terms of ball handling. The basics not going so well for both the teams. First knock on by CH, second knock on by Army. As a result, CH will have a defensive scrum.
We're going into the final 10 minutes of the game.
Line out.
CH
First knock on.
down by 2 points. They'll have to pick themselves up and make some good offensive moves if they want to win their first game. They haven't won a game in quite a long time, haven't they, Sabir?
It is indeed, yeah. Time is ticking, not much of time remaining. However, this is not the referee's clock. That's a lovely breakaway run by number 8. Looks like a high tackle coming by Aponso. Referee is going to his pocket.
Roll. Neck roll.
Neck roll says
roll.
referee on Aponso. Well, 2 players down for CHNFC. Unfortunately, we don't have the replay, but you can always watch on our analysis on the breakdown and back to the board segment. And this time, rightly so, Salinder opts to go for the uprights.
Quite makeable kick since it's right in front of the post. Looking to broaden the distance between the scores.
Gayan Salinder missed the last penalty with a wide angle. This looks 37-meter kick. And Salinder curls it in this time. And that is a successful penalty kick as Army goes into a 5-point leader.
Yeah, CH definitely under a lot of pressure going into the last 10 minutes of the game. They'll have to really build up their momentum. They look a little lethargic.
Wonder they took easy on their opponent, maybe overconfident, but they still have to show up in the remaining minutes if they want to win this game. Lee Keegle kicking the man without the ball in hand. Well, did I say kicking? I beg your pardon, tackling the man rather. But that was a knock on.
Number 3. Number 3 off. Number 3. Yellow number 3 off.
Manoj Silva is off. Number 8, and he's been replaced by another number 8. And here's Madhuanta, lovely decoy running by Keegle. Here's Veerakon going into contact. Tackler needs to roll away. Lead to Madhuanta with a long pass.
Strong hit there
On
by the forward.
Lee
Lee
Keegle trying to bump through the defense, and he gets his support. Lee has to be a bit faster on the occasion. Ruck's been formed. He needs to leave. A bit of unnecessary work by Mohammad Rizvi on that occasion.
I think that
Just-
deserves a yellow card for
Because Ruck's been formed. And after so long, CHNFC coming into the opposite 22.
yeah, they'll have to make use of it.
You can't jump.
Opportunities like this don't come easy for CH.
Jump.
Another change as CH number 16. Pradeep Kurukula Surya comes in. He replaces Sarat Chandra.
Advantage. Come forward.
Knock on advantage playing by referee Priya Suranga. Here's Lee Keegle. Lee Keegle beats one, and Dick Kumura
Release. Follow that. Number 26.
tackles Keegle. CHNFC just entering the 5-meter mark. Yoshita Rajapaksha with a pick and drive. Can see it go. The forwards once again using that compact play, pick and drive.
Get the advantage.
Here's Rajapaksa once again.
Line outside, get back.
Now this is a testing time for Army. Saranga with the ball
Held up.
and held up, says referee. But line offside, he's coming for the initial penalty.
With a quick tap there.
Here's Lee sending it to Big Henry Terrence. And once again, advantage. Number 6 is offside. There should be a yellow card coming in. I think it's Army's number 6, Imesh Aponso.
26.
I beg your pardon, it's number 26. Sadly, there's no 26 on the team card. In fact, it's Imanka Aryapala.
Wait.
He's trying to save his team without conceding a try, but CHNFC rightly so opting a scrum. This could perhaps be the final play, we never know. Reminding you all the viewers, this is not the referee's clock.
Come on. Throw out. Boy. Set.
Not steady scrum between the two experienced former national players, Henry Terrence and Asoka Jayalal. One is playing at tight and one is playing as loose.
5. Set. Ready.
And this time nice and square.
Get back. Advantage.
Another penalty advantage for CHNFC. Fernando picks it round and here comes a running inside running angle. Almost a try scored by Leak Eagle.
Number 19, come inside.
That's a second infringement. New penalty advantage for CHNFC. And referee awarding that penalty. Virakon screaming for the ball.
Penalty here or there. Penalty here or there. Wait.
Well, there should be another yellow card coming in, but here's Lee taken quickly, sending it to Satya Ranatunga.
No hands.
Probably they could have gone for another scrum because they have the numerical advantage.
Quite a sad situation there, coming so close to the try line and knocking on the ball.
Mark here.
It's at times like this, Sabir, you need to have your basics. Just keep the ball in hand, increase the phases.
Yes, Tariq, sad to the team in red, but happy times for the Army team
Definitely.
because they deserve it, because they were so brilliant so far.
They've been playing with a lot of enthusiasm throughout the entire game, showing a lot of dominance
Set.
over the red team.
Keep five.
Here's Mohammad Rizvi to the replacement number 8, Yoshida Rajapaksha with the tackle.
Release.
Good support. They just have to kill some time, use some 1 or 2 extra faces, but instead Ashan Bandara puts the kick into touch. Is that all over?
Time off. 5 seconds.
I heard referee said 5 seconds remaining, which means this could be the last move, if I'm not mistaken.
Final chances for CHNFC to make their first win in a really long time, coming into the Dialog Rugby League. With probably less than a minute left, they have no room for any mistakes.
And collected by Sajid Saranga. Can CHNFC drive all the way? And a try will level the scores. And here's Rajapaksha. Accidental obstruction. So that's looks like Army winning this game. What a comeback. Look at those celebrations. Congratulations to Army Sports Club.
A lot of smiles by the Army team, and definitely they definitely deserved it with all the hard work put in towards the latter part of the game, and it's just brilliant play by Army Sports Club.
Well, happy faces for Army Sports Club, and didn't they deserve this win? They were really brilliant despite in the losing team last week. But they get that back the momentum into the winning note. No bonus points, but they will take this win. CHNFC once again, both the games that played in the losing team. Some great camaraderie between these two teams. At the end, it's the rugby is the ultimate winner. And we can see this in the coming autumn internationals as well. And we also bring you live the next game between Havelock Sports Club versus Police. I beg your pardon, versus Air Force. Under lights at Havelock Park, 6:30 p.m. kickoff. And log into www.thepapare.com as we bring you live. And it's a beautiful weather. It was overcast conditions. CHNFC couldn't score a single points in their second half after leading 15 points to 10 in the first half. And Army coming back so strong to win this game 20 points to 15. And that's all we have from Racecourse International Stadium. And we'll see you with Havelocks versus Air Force game. Thank you very much, Tariq Jurampati.
Thank you, Sabir, and thank you, ThePapare.com, for having me here as well.
And we are signing off from Racecourse International Stadium. And we'll be back with the next game, Havelocks versus Air Force.